Hello everyone. Hello Reality Metaverse community. Nice to meet you. Today we will have our June update, what has been done recently, and today we will discover some of our plans. I think Maciej prepared something for you in our presentation. We will wait for your questions, so don't be shy to ask them in the chat. So let's start.
All right. So just before I start, this might be the last time I'm showing up here for the monthly, and later will probably somebody from our team take it, because I will be focusing on task, like with the VC, and I mentioned about it, so I'm a bit busy. However, I will still try my best to show up here next month, so just reference. However, what I'm going to do is basically we'll set up like Excel file with an entire roadmap of what we're planning to do, what we already achieved, what we are currently doing, and what we are planning to do in the near for the future. So everybody will have access to that. All right. So where's the mouse? The mouse is here. So that's me. I'm Maciej. That's Staszek. I think most of you guys know us. So without further ado, I want to update with game staking. Game staking basically is going really well. Like we have a weather challenge. We was over 1 weekend fully staked, and the game would be on or before October 2024. So nothing changed here. We are going to deliver this game probably before. However, we just giving ourselves extra time just in case. Then we have Donald Trumpet. We have around 20% of that already raised, so it's also not bad. Good thing is that the game will be released this year. So basically, anything that you stake right now, it's already going to multiply your staking. Trumpet token will be minted earlier, and we will distribute to all of the staking holders before the listing. And NFT drops will happen when the vesting is complete. So you expect that. Now we want to give you before listing, so whenever we list, you have a like, if you want to sell it right away, you have opportunity to do it before the public, or if you want to, of course, get more. Genesis Mint. So what we are doing for the weather challenge will start at 50%. So you will expect that to be pretty soon. We are about 4.5 million away from that. Now Streetverse. Streetverse was our newest addition, and here I just want to give you some feedback that you have here NFT month, NFT drop every single month. So it's not like you have only one NFT. It's going to be monthly airdrop. And how does it work? It's basically that, you know, if you let's say stake 500,000 tokens, what you can expect? You will expect to receive the Genesis Mint whitelist, and then every single month you will receive 2 times T0 and 1 time C. So you will have 2 T0 and 2 loot boxes for containing C. So this expect every single month. So 30% that you invested, you will get that same value back in NFT, but that NFT you're going to get into every month. So if we're having 12% a month, you're getting 260% investment on entire investment. So if you put to have 500,000 tokens, that's on that. But if you just consider that token that you lost for development pool, your APR is 1,200%. So this is a really good deal if you are interested into NFTs. No, so that was overall. We are doing staking. We will have more things planned. We will have a new game staked this week as well. So we are increasing the speed of development, as you can see, and things are going well. Our loot boxes. So we have a spring collection loot box. So basically, you are getting like a different bonus by buying multiple loot boxes. If you, for example, during the time you buy 10, you will get 5 free loot boxes, and if you buy like, let's say 20, you get massive 15 loot boxes for free. This only applies to spring collection, and there are around 400 loot boxes to grab. We have like Colosseum, which is tier 1, Chicago tier 2, Lincoln Memorial, which is tier 3, and lots of like T2, T3, T4, T5 NFTs included. This is on our Medium already posted, so you can go and check it and read there. You'll probably be able to, if you're interested in loot boxes, this is a good time to get it, even if the token price is lower. So the value in the loot box is cheaper because you're still getting this for almost half price. Summer collection is coming. That's going to be released after spring collection. We already have a summer. We're feeling the heat right here. However, this is going to be only 30 NFTs that's going to be added till Q3 from general collection. So if we manage to get, for instance, roads or gamification for our system, that now it's not going to count for NFTs. What I'm talking about general collection is that 2,000 NFTs, original collection, 30 only will be added from now till Q3. So till October, basically. So this is going to be to have a multiple of interesting NFTs. And remember, if you're getting NFTs early, you get more royalties because you don't share those royalties with other people. And during the fall, you will get some amazing perks from the summer collection. I'm not going to tell you some yet, but this is going to be some really cool bonuses that you can expect during the time. So we had that. Now we move into royalties, and I would like to speak to you guys about revenue generation, right? Because for the past few months, you saw your royalties going down, which we mentioned. Now we are last week, 2 weeks ago, we were like at the bottom of where we wanted to be, and now it's time to start increasing the royalties. And one of them is asset of the day of the week. I still call it here NFT, but I'll explain why it's going to be changed to asset soon. So basically, royalties increase through NFT of the day a week. You can expect about 20 to 30% increase of your royalties if your portfolio is diversified. And if you owning like tier 45, you have understanding that those NFTs is going to be valued quite a lot. Why? Because each of them will have multiple NFT of the day per year, and not just one. So if we pick up, let's say, Warsaw as NFT of the day today, maybe 2 weeks later still Warsaw happen, right? It's semi-random. So keep it in mind. Asset of the day, so you can see when it boosts, only one time, we see around 100% APY change, which is an amazing boost since those were like single digits APY. Nobody won those NFTs before, now they are getting like traction. On the asset of the week, now here, the traction is massive. You can boost APY by 40% for a day, but for the week, up to 600%. And today I just get like massive amount of royalties for Warsaw. It's like, it just gave me the Warsaw, and just Warsaw gave me all the royalties I'm getting for entire day for my entire collection. So this is massive, and this is an NFT can be peaked during the week. So again, those two, diversified portfolio, 30% increase in your yields. However, it will be higher because there will be promotion over time. So take advantage of it, because on our spotlight you will see asset of the day. You will see what we have today, but you will see tomorrow, 2 days later, 3 days later. So you actually can acquire those assets before it's dropped. So if you estimate that if you buy, let's say, 10 share of Hava Mahal for 9,500 RMV, you probably could expect at least 3,000 back in the one day. So it's not too bad, and they're still generating royalties every day, and it's still going to be highlighted for NFT of the day or the week later on. So this is really, if you prefer NFTs, tier 4, 5s are actually now, it's actually a good deal. And now we're going to staking. So we had the game staking, we had the NFT staking. This is the last thing that we do with the staking. Some of you don't want to stake for the game. Some of you don't care about tokens. Some of you just want tokens. So we prepare something interesting, which is five phases of staking. And here are anticipated rewards for the staking. So there's some mention for the RMV staking to staking. You are going to get lower APY as if you just bought NFTs or you bought anything else. But you have an option for flexible, so you can put that flexible staking and just take out the tokens tomorrow if you want. There is no commitment. Every day you will get some interest, 3% APY, so it's a yearly interest. In the first phase, you can get up to 32% if you stake for 2 years. You can unstake them if you want, but then you lose the interest. All right, so it's not like it's locked staking, but you can get your token anytime you want. So there's no risk generated. And each phase will have a limited number of tokens. And once the first phase sell out in the token, we go to the second phase, third phase, fourth phase, and fifth phase. And then once we sell all, we only have a flexible, and we will decide how much tokens in circulation to decide if we want to do the staking for the RMV or not. So this should be live this week. I expect that to happen Wednesday, Thursday, unless there are some delays in development. But overall, I have been told that, yep, staking should be live. We have airdrops. So for Genesis Mint, we decided to give C loot box to everybody who own Genesis Mint. So it's a total of 888 loot boxes will be airdropped to you. For the Weather Challenge whitelist, we'll airdrop to the following. If you won any event, if you won any collaboration AMA, or if you have 10 Reality Metaverse Genesis, you will have guaranteed whitelist. However, some of you have more than 20 of Genesis. We will do lottery. We don't have enough whitelist to share to everybody. So if you have, for example, 50, we don't guarantee that you will have 5 of Reality Metaverse and Weather Challenge whitelist. We can guarantee you will have 1, and then the 4 will have a true lottery. Probably we have like a spillover of about 5 to 8 to give away outside that guaranteed. So this will be given away from us. We don't have more, unfortunately. I didn't expect some of you have so many NFTs, but we're trying to be fair that at least everybody have at least 10. Because I understand if you have like 100 or so, you could make 100 accounts. Well, the 10 accounts each for 10, but then you're losing the points, right? So we don't want you to do it, but then we don't have enough whitelist to spread away. So just keep in mind. And for 3 words staking, we'll take a first snapshot on July 15. So if you staked till then, you will get the guarantee NFT from the Stagewares. It has to be minimum stake of 10,000 RMV to get to guarantee RMV. But then once you get this one, you can get it every single month till the game is complete. So let's say you get the 10,000 contributed, and let's say the game will happen in 18 months. You will get 18 loot boxes of tier 4 or 5. So this is a really good deal at the cost of 3,000 RMV. So, you know, if one loot box costs about 2,000 for one, and you have like 18 for almost the same price, this is really Stagewares good staking amount. Trumpet coin. So this is exciting because it's combined with the meme, combined with the game, and combined with the all what's happening during the political situation in the United States. So what's going to happen is that we, like I say, we are going to mint it live, and you will receive the token before we list it. However, we will list it only on DEXs, and we have a pair between RMV and Trumpet. So if somebody needs a Trumpet coin, they need to buy RMV token, right? And the token might have a pair with USDT later if the popularity of the project is high. If it's very high, we will list on different taxes, Maxi and Gate included. Now, our idea is that every single player that played the game will start with 50,000 trumpet tokens at start. Just like Landlord Go has it, right? 50,000 game points. So if the player keep playing that game, they can get to like 100 million trumpet coins without spending a dime, and they will be able to convert it to USDT or to RMB. So this is the idea that we want to advertise this. That imagine like advertising type, like get your 50,000 trumpet coins for free, play to earn now, right? So this is kind of advertising where we're trying to get as many users as possible to our ecosystem, and that will be what we are trying to do with the trumpet coin. I have a question. USDT could also mean US Donald Trump. Okay, this is not a question. This is just no, we're not gonna make that USDT coin, even though it's a good idea. All right. All right. So no question for now. I'm going forward. Telegram games. This is going to be huge, guys. This is going to be a moonshot. So our partner Notcoin had a huge success, and right now Hamster Combat, it's insane success. After 3 months, they have 200 million accounts, right? So we are going to make first city builder in the world on Telegram. We are creating this game right now as we speak, and the staking will open this week, and the game will go live most likely this month. So it's going to be insane. We will work on with the Ton network for you guys to, if you want to buy a premium content, right? Like special legendary NFTs inside the games or special speed ups, you will use Ton. Why? Because we need to generate revenue for the game. Because 30% of the revenue generated from the game is going to royalties. So imagine your royalties will spike, but 70% of the revenue will not go to our pockets. We will use it as a RMV buyback at some strategic times. So for example, if the price dipped too low, we'll use that budget to do a buyback. This is going to be huge. And we will also have a airdrop to all players. So if you just play the game and you collect points, you build your city, you will receive some airdrops in RMV token, which will fully buy back after people sell it on the market. And you will be able to use the points to change to a ticket. And each day we have a lottery. So for example, you will get a USDT 500 voucher, USDT 50 voucher, PlayStation 5, stuff like that. So with those tickets, the more tickets you have, the higher chances you have to win those every single day. And then we have an instant win that you buy with the points, buy enough tickets, and enough tickets will convert you to a price right away. So different percentage, but this is what we are planning. So it's totally different. Hamster Combat, you will have some airdrop, you don't know what, when the token release. For here, not only you will have an airdrop later and NFTs, but you also got the lotteries each day. So already you start monetizing it by playing and instant wins. So that's coming. And I think it's going to be moonshot. I feel it's going to open the door to major VC and even Binance listing, because it's all about getting users. Binance only care about how big is your community, right? And we will spend crazy amount of money to get millions of users there. It's Telegram ads are cheap. We have partners like Notcoin. We have partners with Ton. We're talking to Telegram. I think this is going to be a hit. So we are super excited about it. If it's success, we have Landlord Go on Telegram. It will be probably the most complicated game on Telegram ever. So we will make this game into Telegram version. We're gonna have weather challenge version on Telegram if this is successful. If it's really successful, we will have 30 plus games. So it's massive boost to royalties. We have to give a try. This is becoming trending. Telegram games is something that everybody talk about it. I think if we are not gonna take this opportunity, we will be behind. So this is something that probably going to change everything here. Can you play Telegram games on the phone? Of course, yeah. Actually, you will need the phone to, you will need the phone to play, touch, collect the points. I don't know if you will be able to play it on the PC. I am not sure, but you will need the phone to play it. All right, so we are coming up with will be graphic intensive. They will have some graphic. Yep, it will have tons of different buildings on the map. You will be creating the map, so you will have be a bit more complicated than hamster combat. Yeah, for sure. Claim price daily. So we are adding additional level of fun to our website. So basically, each year, when you go to our website, next to the open app, there will be claim RMV. And every day you go there and you can get some free tokens, right? We do that so we can get the people who play those Telegram games to go on our website and start to understand what the project is about, right? So if you have more than 1,000 of those tokens, you can then claim it, withdraw it. Or if this combined with your staking with your royalties, so if you're earning royalties, this will add to your royalties. So we want to let people to just have fun, to go there, claim it. I know we have tons of people go there and claim it. Also, we open ads. We want those people to actually connect their wallet to our project. And once they connect it, once they come back every day, once they're trying to get some tokens, they will start to figure out what is this all about. So this is all about to get more feedback and more users to the Metaverse, basically, right? And you can expect token prices, points in some games, because we will change this daily fortune from time to time. NFTs in games, such as this game that we are coming with the city builder. We'll have over 100 buildings as NFTs on Tone network. You will get tickets that you can get some lottery to win some prizes. You might even have reality metaverse NFTs earning from this stuff. So we'll rotate these prizes. This is just a basic way that how it's gonna look like on the website. Now we talk about the things that nobody likes, taxes, right? So, so this is something that we are doing because I think it's going to control the project more. So basically we have a 30 taxes on royalties. But you don't have to pay the tax if you wait 15 days. So each day you reduce the tax by 2%. And once you claim the royalties, the tax go back to 30%, right? We do that because then we can control the selling pressure from the royalties, but we can also control if somebody claiming the taxes all the time, they will be getting the less tokens, which will go back somewhere, which I mentioned in a sec. And also another one, we need those users to be active, right? Sometimes we gave away stuff. Sometimes we like with the stack, connect your wallet. There are a lot of people that are not active. So all you have to do is connect to your wallet at least once every 60 days. If not, all the royalties will be gone, right? So after you connect, your royalties will start generating again. So just connect every 60 days. This will not happen to you. And there are reasons for that. There are a very big reason because we are planning to do token burns, right? So if somebody is not active, somebody have like million tokens in their wallet and sitting and they will never check it, we're gonna burn it, right? Not only that, we will burn taxes. So 30% go to the burn account. Royalties removal will be after 6 days, burn. Transaction fees, burn. Some games that we stake, the 30% development, some of them will get burned as well. But we're also going to burn. We are planning to a year event where the project will burn tokens from reserves and ecosystem, and the core team, us, will burn part of our tokens, right? So we want to show that we are strongly behind the project, and we want to, decrease the supply, so the buying pressure will increase. There will be much less tokens on the market. So this is the huge thing that we're expecting. I think this will happen around August, we need to come up with the text, and the texts should be around August or so. So it will still take some time, but this is our big like roadmap to achieve. So texts are good in this situation that some people that like just want to grab every day and sell. Well, at least part of their tokens going to removing the supply of circulating supply and also the total supply. Now I'm going to check if some questions are here. What features and improvements are you planning to add? So I'm talking about that, so I will not mention this. However, this week I will have an Excel file for you to all access with the entire table and entire timeline, what to do. And it's massive. It's like 500 different things inside this. So this will be for you to see. We have will be able to play the Telegram games without linking our wallets to Telegram. Yes, you'll be able to play Telegram games without linking your wallet, but then we need to know who you are once you win some prizes, right? You can play the game, no connect, but if you want to win some prizes, airdrop stuff like this, you need to connect. We need to know who you are, right? And it's on the Ton network. So that wallet will not be on Polygon. It's a totally different bridge. It's not EVM compatible. So it's, if you want to, we will need to wrap RMV. So it will be WRMV token on Ton if we decide to do it. And how to do it? Bridge. Most likely you just go to the exchange, send the token there, and take it out on Polygon or ETH chain. There will also be some bridges between Polygon and Ton. However, it will be expensive unless you are moving very big quantity, so it will not be worth it. People will not buy NFTs knowing they have to pay tax to receive royalties. No, you don't have to pay tax if you wait 15 days. So, and also this is a very known mechanism in game design. I have been in charge of a couple projects before, and that's not true. People buy NFTs, even if there is tax. The problem is if the tax is like starting at 60%, then people don't buy it, right? Then people like the project will collapse. 30% is like a sweet point which let's say you wait 5 days, you pay 20% instead of 30. You wait 10 days, you pay 10% tax, right? And it's good thing because you are burning those tokens actually. Yes, we will have make sure the claim notification has good information about tax. Do you reach out to new communities for Weather Challenge whitelist giveaway or same one as Genesis collaboration, new communities? We reaching the same because some will have a partnership, but also new communities. We also have we will announce something big. The entire like collection mint will happen with one of the very big marketplace as a feature collection, and they will be minting by themselves. So this is something really interesting news that coming up. Will we be aware of by having a notification system on the expired date? Yes, you will say, oh, okay, you have 15 days, you have 14 days, you will have this information there. Are you going to burn unclaimed royalties in case somebody don't connect wallet for 60 days, or are you also talking about some other burning? Yes, we burn those tokens that somebody not log in. So just make sure you log in once every 2 months. It's not much to ask. We don't ask you to claim the royalties. We just ask you to log in to the project, right? And check marketplace, whatever. Most of you who don't claim the royalties but are active are still going every day to check how much royalties you generated, even if you don't claim. So I think this is fair, but if some people that like dead accounts, we just burn those unless they come back again and start from zero. What is the best way we can prepare for the Telegram game? You guys gonna have early access to it. So what happens is basically this kind of game takes about 2 to 3 months to get really like traction. You guys going to be playing this before the tractions happen. Then we throw advertisement. Like Hamster Combat took 3 months to get from 0 to where they are right now. So that's about that, early access for you guys. All right. So this is how we burn the tokens. I think I talked about it. Now this should be a fixes. I screw up. So what are the fixes? Marketplace, we are going to fix auctions. The idea is for the auctions was that we want to, as a project, we want to list couple NFTs from one RMV, starting from one RMV. So imagine you can bid on United States from one RMV, and it would last for only for 1 day. So we pick some really good NFTs and let you guys play with that. Now the auction doesn't work that well, so they don't work actually. So this is going to be fixed on the back end and the front end. We will fix the scrolling, the problem on the scrolling on the telephone, on the mobile. This is a big issue. And most importantly, we will show correct numbers like APY, how much stuff it generated, stuff like this. We plan to show royalties before you buy, and we want to show all tiers for our NFTs. Like this was information that was hidden before from you, but we are planning to enable the tiers. We have publicly right now tier 0 to tier 5, then S1 to S3, right? So this is our 9 different tiers. However, in the project we have 47 tiers. So we have different for districts, different for something like lakes, different for roads, different for towns, villages. So this is all stuff that it's not implemented, but there are a long way for us to go. For LGO, I promised the LGO players that it would take me 6 weeks to start working on the improvements of the game. And that 6 weeks started last Friday. So now we are starting to do fixes on the LGO. But I will definitely talk to the community, the core community on LGO, to ensure the game is working the way they plan. I'm not a big player of LGO, so I don't want to come up with the crazy ideas that the players might not like. I want to work with the community to build a game that all people want. So this is something that will be starting around this week, and then we are starting to. It will take some time to develop the way we want it. The game needs to entirely rework, but we're working on that. And like I mentioned, if the Telegram is successful, LGO will also have a Telegram version. And if it's LGO Telegram version, that means it also have connection to the blockchain. So airdrops and other stuff that are possible. I have some question from here. Can you tell us the name of Telegram game? Nope, I can't. Because I have a game currently named, but it's just basically a project name. And once we fully design the game, we need to make sure that the name of the bot is not taken by somebody, right? So we can announce it at this moment. Last Amma mentioned that you are looking for investor or VCs. Is this agenda completed, or we will still completely funded by community? All right. So we have a major investor, like huge investor, that are going to announce that, but it's going to be end of the year. This is going to be equity investment, so they not invest in token, they invest in equity. They're big. They, for instance, fully invested in Revolut Bank, for instance, right? So they like number 1 or 2 investor in blockchain. So they are with us. Currently, yes, we have completed the agenda that we needed for community. There is still some slots left for community, but they are already a little bit higher than what I mentioned last month. We currently don't plan to do any more raises. You can still contact me if you have proposal, but we don't plan to do it because we're expecting to increase the value of the token in the near future. Like I keep mentioning, this year we're still going to have all-time high. This is something I truly believe on. Okay, one more question. Why did you decide to make a burn now? Isn't it too early? And if total supply of 1 billion, is it worth in doing it now? It's not going to be done now. It's going to be done later this year. Is it early? Yes, that's why it's going to be implemented over a period of at least 1 year. So this is the idea, So taxes, I believe most of you will be not paying tax. Most of you will be waiting for 15 days, and claim your royalties, and none of you will be paying tax. So the amount initially will not be that high, but once the team starting to burn their own tokens, this is when we're going to be big. And this is going to be a little bit later, but within this year it will start, and it will be separated by 12 phases. So, so we are aware that it's better to do later. So, but if you think about it, we have 12 months of moonshot news to the media. Every month we can say reality metaverse born this much tokens in July, right? And blockchain media loves that. You know, this will get also eyes on the project. I don't know if it's the last point. I know I'm going really quick. However, I want to talk about rebranding a little bit. So we have been thinking this a lot. One of the major issues why we didn't bring major investors earlier was because of the name. Unfortunately, the word metaverse, mainly from Facebook, but but metaverse is not a trendy word. It's actually a very negative word at this moment. And NFT has the same traction. That is not really trendy, right? And when I go to new investors, you know, I fly to San Francisco and show them presentation. The first thing they see, reality metaverse with NFT, they go away. You know, so we are trying to do rebranding to focus on actually what we're actually doing. Because why? We are planning to do metaverse, but it's still going to take some time. So we want to focus on RWA, which is really hot topic right now. It's a real world asset and digital assets. This is why we called asset of the day, asset of the week, instead of NFT of the day, NFT of the week. And this is going to be changed over time to change that name. Reality Metaverse will become reality something. And this is going to be announced soon. Yes, even in Philippines, even here in Poland, Metaverse is right now not a good things to mention to our future community. Even when we do advertisement, you know, we have a banner and there's a logo reality metaverse, people are just like, I know we can do better. With the reality NFT, digital assets, or assets basically, you know, the reason why we're removing the NFT, it's not because it's a bad wording, it's because we want to get to the Web 2 projects, right? And advertise to the Web 2 media. They will not publish anything with the NFT words, like for example, Times will not mention NFT, but if they say digital asset, they're okay with it, right? So also working with the Google, with Apple, with Steam, when we're talking about the NFTs, not so good. When we're talking about digital assets, everything is fine. And the major reason is because all of you guys know we're having a really big games coming up, huge games that will boost royalties maybe like 20 times over, you know. It's a Project X that is, I'm not going to mention the name, you guys know it. This is coming this year, and we have to say those are digital assets. We can't call those NFTs. So what we want to focus on, reality metaverse, game publishing. You know, at start, we want to give the community to give the power to allow game developers to have enough funds to publish their games, and we want to publish for them, and we want to focus on real world assets, you know. So this is something that we are planning to focus on time. Metaverse will come back. We still have a vision of making the entire city that you have working with the avatar, but it's still around 3 years of development time. So let's focus on what we are good at, and let's focus on that. Rebranding will happen within this summer. So you can expect different colors, different logo, different name, different address, different company structure, different website. Will be much more simplified, right? So to open up to much larger audience. And let's talk about royalties a bit. I'm not sure if this is the last slides or not, but okay, we'll take a look. So royalties are not expected to drop anymore. We complete our transition from marketing royalties. We are happy where they are right now. You know, this was something that we had to do it. However, we expect right now royalties to actually increase. actually asset of the day and week, already increased the royalties generation by around 20 to 30%. Telegram games will also heavily influence royalties, So everything that we monetize, or even if we don't monetize, but more people coming to the project, we have more demand for the token, and then we have more buybacks, more royalties. Because remember the the floor price of the royalties is higher than the price right now. So if right now the price of RMV increase, you're still getting the same amount of tokens, right? So remember that there's a floor price that we are setting up. We also expected to do token burn, so less tokens, higher value RMV, but you are still getting around same amount of royalties, but more in USDT value. We also don't plan to increase sales of the assets. We have some loot boxes, some like this, but we are not going to focus that much. We will put more selling pressure when we have at least couple games. So we never monetize the NFTs. We sold lots of NFTs. We never took a dollar from it. So it just stayed in the circulation. We don't want to have a selling pressure on the project. If we ever needed some dollars, let's say we didn't get a VC, we might have some loot boxes for USDC to fund the company, but we don't need that, right? So we never make any type of asset sales. We don't plan to increase it. We plan to revive marketplace, so those auctions for 1 RMV. We are going to have our own people will go in, buy, sell. We'll try to do some market making to make it interesting, to make it more people come in, more people feel like, wow, they can get some really good deal, or some people might sell it for some really good price. I just sold a C for 5,000 tokens. I'm really happy when I saw it. I want this feeling to everybody when they come in and they see that the auctions got sold and they were managed to go through every single item and they bought some NFTs for 300 tokens, 200. Last Friday I bought, I think, 4 NFTs for between 180 and 400 RMV, because I was clicking on every single item to see what's the price. I know the marketplace is wrong because it doesn't show the lowest price as actually lowest price, but this is something going to be fixed. We want to make the marketplace to be fun. We also plan to do major buyback soon. So we keep saying the all-time high is coming. Yes, we are expecting to do buybacks. We will not announce when, because then, if I say to you guys, we're gonna do buyback tomorrow, all of you just buy today, right? Then I would say, hey, I don't need to do buyback anymore. It's not fair. We do the buyback when we finish ready to do buyback. And all the tokens that we airdrop to Telegram game, either RMV, Trumpet, or whatever else, we're gonna go buyback. If somebody sell, we buy them back. So we don't want this to be influences on the token price. So I think this is over. Yes, I'm right. I think this is over. I'll pick maybe 2 or 3 questions from you, and then maybe Staszek would give you some time to ask. So Telegram games will also have a staking? Yes. They will have a staking, but they will have a very small staking. They will have anything between 500,000 to 2 million tokens staking. Will they have Genesis Mint? The popular one also will get the Genesis Mint. So yes, this is definitely what we are going to have. Let me see. Do we need to pay gas for playing game in Telegram? No. You don't pay tax. You don't pay any gas fee because it's all in the Web 2. The points are Web 2 generation. We have a backend, we have a database that calculated, and only when you need to pay the gas fee is when you buying something with Ton, right? So if you buy loot box with a Ton, there's a 1-2 cents a gas fee, but it's only when you make a purchase, or if you plan to claim claim something additional. Like for example, we send you a voucher of $50, you probably need to claim it and pay some gas fee. Or we just airdrop, because you will need a Ton wallet for that. So you can play with our wallet, you can generate points, but if you get some prizes, you need to create a Tone wallet, which is very easy. You go to Telegram, you write a hashtag wallet, and your wallet is created, or by Telegram. Do you foresee in the future to have the royalties in USDT or any other stable coins to prevent token price drops by the ones that constantly in the royalties? This can stabilize the value of RMV. No, we don't plan to have royalties in USDC, but we will have the RMV to other coins pairs. So you will have, for instance, USDT Trumpet, RMV and Trumpet. You have RMV and Street Coin and stuff like that. So people to buy those coins need to buy RMV, for instance. We will also have a liquidity staking for the community. So basically, if you have USDT and you have a token, you can stake them together, creating a pool on the DEX. And we pay for this like a staking amount, which you get percentage from having the pool. And you also get fees from every single transaction going to you. Why you have so much liquidity, for example, $1 million to $5 million, selling pressure will not affect the price. The only thing that will affect the price at that time is when somebody with the heavy guns come into the market. So this is something that we are planning to buy. What about Ask Me Anything question that we are advised to submit in Discord? Yeah, I'll get to it eventually. So yeah. Will you add a time lag when claiming royalties to ensure that there is enough time to detect and correct bugs when they occur? Oh yeah, of course. If something we screw up, if something come up on our end, of course we will recover that. So don't worry about this. Skipper GG, when do you plan to launch new Genesis Pass staking site? I have to ask PM. Mikołaj, are you here? Nope.
It will be launched with a new collection. So when Weather Challenge in Day of Mint, there will be a new website.
Awesome.
With a new calculation system for the points. And this time, hopefully, everything will work right.
Yeah.
So yeah, we do not mention mint date for the Weather Challenge right now. We have some interesting plans. That's why it's like slightly
some big
delayed.
Partnerships.
Yes, but we're like waiting for the final confirmation, and we will let you know about everything. Just stay tuned, guys.
Yeah.
Maciej, you answered like mostly 20 questions. It's a record.
Yeah, I was trying to go fast because I know we are almost over the time, but
I didn't book that many loot boxes.
So you have to figure out something.
Yeah.
I just wanted to add to the Genesis Pass staking that we are planning to automate it. It's going to be a shop there, right? So you'll be able to change your points to some items in the shop. So you don't have to contact us on Discord and exchange. Our goal is that, let's say you have 10,000 points and you switch it to NFT or token or whatever prizes we have there. So this is something that we are definitely going to do with the new website for the points. So what? No more question from me, or did I miss anything?
Yeah, I think you answered.
No, someone asked me, will the name of token also change with rebranding? Nope. And wouldn't it have all the hassle of exchange once again? Yes. So we're not changing the name of the token. It's gonna be RMV. Royalty, Metaverse, Multiverse, and Ventures. We can create a story about it, right? So when the new people come in, we don't mention Metaverse. We can mention this a multiverse, Metaverse, multi-project verse, and then we can talk about ventures. Because when we doing different publishing, when we funding new games development, it's following the ventures. So V and M are going to be explained, but the name is not going to be Reality Meta Ventures. Don't worry about it. We already have a name for it. It's going to be kind of silly name, but the longer you hear it, the more you will understand. Okay. So Marco, you asked me about 30% royalties generated from the games revenue. Yes, it's fixed for Lender Go. Different game might have different percentage of royalties. For instance, Streetverse will have 20% and 10% additional as a bonus for some loot boxes sell. Some of the games, like for example the upcoming Telegram game that we are developing, 30% is going to royalties, 70% is going to token buyback. We could make 60-40, we could make 20-80, but we decided with the 30%. So if we developing the games ourselves, we can give away all the royalties. If we are funding the game for the other developers to develop the game, we don't want to make more than 30 because we need to be fair to developer. This is their work, this is their life. They need to live for it, right? So up to 30%. And I think that's it.
Yeah, it's the first time you answered really all questions from the chat. So
yeah,
it's amazing.
Because they were not asking that many questions, you know.
No, it's more than 20. You know, it's like a lot.
Yep.
Usually we take 7, 9.
Yep.
This time more than 20.
Very cool. So guys, this week Excel will come in your way. I will share this on the Medium. I will share this on the Discord and Telegram and Twitter. And up there you will see full information, what we did, what we're doing, what will be done, right? Full information, whatever we can come up with. It's a huge. The reason why is because I have less time right now to work with you. I try to be here next month. If not, at least you know where we are, right? At least you know what's happening. I will definitely try not to miss the monthly because this is for me also a good update for the team. So it's something I want to have it. Yeah, we talked about buyback and all-time high, but nothing happened because we didn't say when. The market is shitty right now, so what is the point to give money to the bots? You know, we know what we are doing. We have an extremely good team of the market makers, so no worries about it. Why only Maciej photos on Ask Us landing page? No, not only ours. Wait.
Because
here. But this is more like a moderator. So that's I'm not more handsome. No worries. If you are on the AMA next time, who will be? Staszek and one of our team member. Maybe every month will be different person from different project coming in. I want to get the Streetverse guys to come in one time, the CEO of Streetverse, and do AMA with him. Most likely, definitely I will still try to be here. So don't worry. Because sometimes, like, I know the information that maybe Staszek doesn't know, you know, and it's coming out from my mind. Yep, market is shit. So, you know, if this is right now, we don't know what's going to happen in the next week or so. Maybe the token will still go down or go up. When we see the market trending up again, so this will be Bitcoin going first, then then altcoins. This is when it's time to like hit it hard. So right now it's wasting of money. So accumulate tokens as much as possible, right? You have options to do through staking. This is like, if you think in long-term investment, do it. If you think you need your cash, 2 options. Go to the marketplace and sell it. No hard feeling, you know. You sell, somebody else buy it. So you know, somebody get it cheaper. Or wait for collateral. Because we have a collateral where you're gonna put your RMB token, you'll be able to get the USDT to pay your living expenses, and then you can return the USDT whenever you want and get back your tokens. So this is something that we are planning, I think in Q3. Let's go. All right, guys, thank you. I gotta run to work.
Yeah,
thank
sure.
you, Staszek.
Thank you,
and see you next month.
Yeah, thank you, everyone. See you, as always, in the chat. And please contact us to take your prizes. Thank you for a lot of